Hey, so how are you guys?
Good.
So before I get to my questions, I just need to verify with your girlfriend that she's in fact fully comfortable in talking about your relationship and your sex life and the circumstances how you guys met, because let's be honest, man, it's a little controversial. So April, are you 100% open and honest and comfortable in talking about this?
Yeah, that's fine. I have nothing to hide.
And just to verify, you eventually became aware that Joe used a pickup technique to seduce you into dating him, and you are totally fine with that?
Well, I had my computer open, and that's how she found out about it.
Yes, I am aware that there was a pickup technique used on me, and no, I wasn't okay with it at the time. But I mean, it was kind of too late for that. I fell in love with the guy. But, you know, he just better not go around using this on any other girls or I'll break his balls.
I found the woman for me.
Man, it's so awesome how into each other you guys are. So how did it happen that he approached you in the beginning?
Oh my God, it's the funniest story ever. So me and my girlfriends were at this club and he just kind of like danced his way over to us as if he wanted to dance with us. And we're known for sending guys running from us with their tail between their legs. Anyway, he just kept dancing with us and we were just laughing and looking at each other like, oh my God, this guy has zero chance. Like, why is he still here? But that didn't bother him or faze him at all. He just stayed there with this pleasant smile on his face. And that's when he said to me, he was like, you know, I could have any one of your girlfriends tonight, but you're the prettiest one, and I decided that I'm taking you home with me tonight. I mean, I was so repulsed, I almost threw my drink in his face. But that's when he was like, no, I'm just playing. Oh, but seriously, you are the prettiest one. Do you mind if I ask you a question? And I was like, yeah, sure.
Okay, now, without giving away the questions that he asked you, can you tell me what the questions were about?
Yes, there was a question about, you know, what I like to imagine. He was making me think about things I wanted for myself ever since I was a little girl. It was really weird in a good way, and all of a sudden at that point I felt really turned on and attracted to him. And I don't know, it's like someone finally saw me for me and saw past my front and saw me in the way I'm trying to present myself to the world. I just felt really bare and naked, and I don't know, I just kept thinking like, who the hell is this guy?
And then what happened?
That's the weird part. I thought he was gonna continue to hit on me, but he just shook my hand and told me to have a good night and walked away and went back to his table with his friends. I kept hoping he would come back to me and secretly wishing that he was serious about taking me home that night. But he just stayed over at the table with his friends, and I kept trying to get his attention, but he wouldn't even look at me. And you know, then another drunk girl went over to their table and I just knew I had to do something. So I went over to him and I asked him to dance. And once the song was over, I asked him for his phone and I put my number in it and I told him that he'd better call me.
That's an awesome story. And if you don't mind me asking, how long after that was it that you guys slept together?
I mean, this is kind of embarrassing, but it was pretty immediate, like the next day. Yeah, I just kept thinking about him that night. And then when he called me the next day, I asked him to hang out. And we went on a date, but I really only had one thing in mind. But before we did anything, you know, I told him that the only reason why I'm doing this so soon is because I feel very comfortable around him. But before we do anything, I need to know that this is going somewhere and he's not just gonna leave me hanging. He assured me that this was indeed going somewhere, and I trusted him, and we've been together ever since.
And how long ago was that?
It's been just about 2 years now.
Man, that's great. And how long into the relationship was it that you found out that he used a psychological trick to get you to be attracted to him?
It was about 3 months into it, but you know, he treats me really well. It's the best relationship I've ever had, and if he tricked me into being with him, that's all right, because I'm benefiting from it and I'm really glad he did.
Hey man, you've been pretty quiet. Is there anything you want to add to this?
I gotta tell you, this stuff really worked for me. Look, I'm living proof. At first, as a student, I was just hoping to get laid. I didn't realize it was gonna bring me the girl of my dreams. It was awesome.
Oh, I love you, baby.
Hey guys, thank you so much for coming down to do the interview and taking time out of your day. And I'm hoping to hear great things about you guys in the future.